All right, I'm back. Can y'all see me? Hopefully, y'all can see me. I hope that y'all can see me. I'm gonna wait. I finally got it. I don't know what the problem was. I don't know, but I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. All right, let me see. Hold on, y'all. This has been a task. Hey, oh my gosh, let me tell y'all something. I knew it wasn't gonna work with the phone because my phone had 1%. It took for me to get up in here. Oh, the devil is a liar. I am feeling better. How was y'all Thanksgiving? I am thankful. I was so thankful. I got so teary eyed that my kids was in that kitchen. I have passed the spoon. Poor Kanita. She didn't. She didn't. I don't know what was going on with that food. How are y'all? Let me get some water. He is on his way. I just text him. Hey, Vanessa. So he can speak with you guys. Hold up. Hold up. Um, all right. So I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope you guys were thankful. It was a lot of people on TikTok that were saying, we shouldn't celebrate Thanksgiving due to what happened in the past. That's our problem. We can't get over what happened in the past. Get over that. If y'all want us to be treated equal, stop talking about the past. That's just the way I feel. I know your food looks fine. Yeah, your food looked fine. Here he comes. This is Mr. Perez. Is
Hey,
in the house.
hey, what's going on, guys? What's going on?
No, it been a task, ain't it, bro?
Yeah. It's been rough. It's been a little rough, but we got it. God is good. God is good.
Yeah, we got it settled. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes.
Devil did not want us up on this platform together.
I'm telling you, because he know we're gonna be a force to reckon. We're gonna be
Exactly.
healing some people. And I wanted to. You want me to play this? Hold on. You want me
You
to?
can play a song for y'all. They say hello.
Hey, how you doing, guys? I can't see the chat. Oh, let me pull up the chat too. Okay. All right. So, this song I made for my black sisters out there because I was in rehab. I'm gonna break down my story for you, but I was in rehab and this young girl came to me. We was real cool. She was a nurse, and she, yo, nobody sticks up for the black woman. Nobody holds us down. I was like, you know what, you right. Like, and I thought about my mom. I thought about my kids' mothers, and I thought about like, damn, like y'all right. Y'all really need us to support y'all. The reason why y'all so masculine, and it's because we're not helping you guys get rid of that masculinity by carrying the weight with you. And y'all women do a lot for the black culture. So I made this song called Black Barbie, and I just want you guys to hear it and just my dedication to you. So we're gonna start the show off like this. Live performance by Jay Perez, the one. Don't forget the one.
Now don't forget the one. Listen to the words of the song.
Appointments that men had in their life and also raising those kids and have to take care of herself all at the same time. The black woman has been the be all in all in our community. We are here for you, like you are.
You can't really hear it. Can you
You hear
go
it?
closer? Go closer.
I wanna taste everywhere. Hope you know what you worth, what's not right, what you're working by your love.
A little closer. A little more closer.
Hold on. Say it again.
A little closer. We can't hear it.
I can't hear it. Okay.
Mm-mm.
We was just slaves. We was getting
We
hanged.
can't hear it. Can y'all hear it?
You know what? Just go on after this. Go on YouTube, Jay Perez the one, and you
Let me let me put that on. Let me put his YouTube channel in.
yeah, Jay Perez the one. Y'all gonna love this song. I'm telling you right now. I'm about to shoot a video for it. I'm gonna blow your minds away. I'm gonna shift the culture with this video. It's gonna be all over the world. So just she's gonna put it in there and just check it out when y'all can. I wish I could see what they saying. I can't see they chat. I can't see what they say. Let me see. Comment. Okay. All right, what's going on? Who we got in here? We got Vanessa in here. Keisha, what's going on? Kanita. All right. How you doing, ladies? Oh,
And people that's looking, but they're not saying nothing. Hey y'all. Hey.
what's going on? What's going on?
All right, so let's go. Let's get it started.
Yes.
Tell us something good. Dun-dun.
Yeah. So let me know.
Hey, you don't like my music? How are you? I love you too, my brother. Move back a little bit.
Okay.
All right, so we have Jay Perez, the one on here. Make sure that you follow him on YouTube. If you are on TikTok, make sure you follow him. He is Jay Perez Mental. Is it mental health?
It's mental fitness.
Mental fitness on TikTok. But on YouTube, he is Jay Perez, the one. Y'all make sure that y'all like and subscribe to his channel so that he can get booming onto YouTube. As he is a new creator out here in this YouTube world, so we welcome him. We welcome him, but he is going to talk to us a little bit. Just we're just going to find out a little bit about him, ask him some questions. Y'all know how we do. We welcome with love. We welcome with love. We listen to everyone's story. Amen. We don't judge, and
Thank you so much.
love to the artist. Okay, yeah, he is an artist. Yes, you don't know my music. Yep, he is an artist.
I'm an artist. Not only I'm an artist. I'm a I'm a father. I'm a recovering addict. I'm a philanthropist. I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a spiritual being on this earth to like give you guys wisdom and just I really learned so much knowledge from spiritual knowledge, mental knowledge, reading books, and being in recovery space of alcohol and drugs, and it's been like really tough. You know what I'm saying? Hold on for 1 second. 1 second, y'all. It's been real tough. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, child, he can hang up.
I'm hanging up. I just want to make sure my background that everybody's you know
Oh, you good? Um. Okay. So tell us your yeah. He's an artist with his story. Exactly. So go.
yeah.
I guess you can start with the story.
Yeah, so my story is, I'm from Staten Island, New York. I grew up without a father. Typical story of growing up in the ghetto, but I always felt different. I always felt special. My brother, I looked up to my brother. Um, he was in the music, and he attracted a lot of attention. He got stuff on Prime and on Staten Island. He was supposed to be the next one to blow. But he didn't because he didn't believe in himself. And I'll get back to that, believing in yourself. But so that happened. So my life was that. It was growing up in the street. It was struggling. It was growing up without a dad. It was getting picked on, bullied. It was then turning into the bully. Then it was the doing crime, and then because I'm looked up to these guys who took me in, but it was just dealing with crime. Then it went from that to growing up and getting better, having kids, moving to Georgia, and that didn't work out. So I moved to Pennsylvania and basically started my own business, got married, but I was drinking a lot. skip past that. We got a divorce. I started using drugs because I was trying to numb myself. I didn't love myself at all. And I mean, I was traveling all around trying to run away from the problem, and it was just coming with me everywhere I went. And I went to rehab for about two. I was doing drugs for about 2.5 years, and it was horrible because I knew it wasn't me. But I just was trying to find. It was hard. I was too deep into it, so I had to keep going to rehab. I was like, I'm not dying like this, so I kept going to rehabs, kept going to rehabs, and I could say through the grace of God that I'm clean right now. You know, I make music. I want to help other addicts. I got my own fitness brand. It's called Mental Fitness. Change your mind, change your life. And God has been a miracle in my life. And you know, there's a lot of things I want to talk to you about. But the first thing I want to talk to you about is having that people are so focused on this flesh, on this body and of this world. But there's a whole nother world, and it's the spiritual world. And people don't understand that the spirit has to lead the mind.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people think the mind control everything. No, your mind will turn against you and make you hurt yourself. So your mind is that strong. So what I realized is that when I gave my life to God, my spirit guided my mind to what I need to listen to. I don't want to hear no rap music about drugs and killing people like that. I want to hear music that's inspiring and motivating. I want to make music that's inspiring and motivating. I don't even watch certain movies and shows no more because I don't even put that energy in my head. I want to be light. You know what I'm saying? So as I started reading the Bible, as I started listening to the sermon, T. Jakes, Stephanie Ike, Okafor, Joyce Meyer, a lot of these people. Then I read her book, The Battlefield of the Mind. That's when it all hit me like boom. You know what I mean?
Right. Mm-hmm.
I got the book in the room. I'm telling you, it's called Battlefield of the Mind, and it shows you how your brain attacks you. You can't fight nothing that you don't know how it's attacking you, and how it's So even in the spiritual realm, like with God, we in a war no matter what, no matter if we want to fight or not. So it's either you're gonna lay down or you're gonna fight, but you got to know what tools to use and how and have that armor of God on you. See, God gives you a shovel and a sword. He give you a shovel to build and a sword to kill off these demons.
Mm-hmm.
And but the so that's the spiritual realm. And my new motto, my new thing of when I try to talk to people and get them motivated is spiritual, mind, body, wealth, and spirit, mind, body, wealth. And wealth is last because you can't even if you made all that money, you still would be in a bad place emotionally, internally, because you really don't like yourself. You really don't love yourself. And the main thing that I want to talk about is learning who you are. The reason why people drinking and drugging is because they're running from their self. They don't
Mm-hmm.
they don't want to deal with life. They don't want to deal with it. You know what I mean? And that was my problem. I don't want to deal with it. So like if I'm having a bad day, how do I channel it? Oh, let me go get a drink. Let me smoke a cigarette. No, let me understand what's going on. Let
So,
me
so can I ask you something with that?
yes,
So don't you feel as though when you were doing that, you were suppressing something that you were going through?
yes, I was. And
Okay.
what I was suppressing was childhood stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean literally God showed me as I'm walking and telling God, I don't why am I feeling like this? Why I don't want this? Why where is it? How can I stop this? Excuse me. And I just get this vision of me being a little boy. My mom, heavy set, struggling. She had us when she was young. Um, she didn't work like that. Going to other kids' families, seeing how they was living. I resented my mother. That was one reason. My father not being there, that's another reason. Getting picked on and bullied because you ain't have nothing, that's another reason. That's all started. That getting picked on, bullied started that trauma of abandonment, aloneness, and gave me my see, it's a lot of good in it too. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
happening gave me tough skin, learn how to be alone. Because my brother was in juvenile detention, so it taught me how to fend for myself, be alone later on in life. But at that time, I was afraid. I was scared. I had to get out of there. And
Mm-hmm.
So how did that play a part in my older life? That played a major part because now I'm defensive. I'm snappy. I don't want you disrespect me. We're gonna have a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And anybody, I was violent, and I was like, why, God, why am I feeling this way? And then I just forgot all about the bullying thing. But really, what happened was I was trying to
Did you see what he said?
protect.
You know what? You might have something right here.
Yeah, what he said, bro. We truly doesn't. Yes, exactly. So once I zoomed all the way, God gave me this vision of me being bullied. I said, that's where it's coming from. I'm trying to protect that little boy now. I'm saying you can't bully me no more. To people who had nothing to do with what happened when I was young. So that was, one of the major traumas of my life of running away. That was the beginning of me running away until me running to the drugs, me running to codependency, trying to find love because I ain't happy with myself. And
So
now,
when did you start your music career?
when did I start my music career?
Hmm.
We've been making music since we was young. I mean, not really making it, but we was just my mom used to have us performing. We grew up in a music family, so we used to always watch Video Music Box all night until we went to sleep. So rapping was like that was we had, my stepfather had a little artist that would sing, and we me and my brother didn't know what we was talking about, but we'll rap in the living room. We didn't know what we was talking about, and that's how it all started. And we just
So do you believe that that is the way the evil spirit got into your to your ears
um
and made you go left?
um
Because if you watch what you're looking at and listening to as you're growing up, that could have been um, just a portal, a portal to start you with doing. You was already bullying. You know what I'm saying? It was the bullying, so that could have been a portal to just the drinking.
yeah, so music, yeah, definitely. I say that now too. That's why I diet from all of that. I diet from all of that. Only put God inside. If it ain't no sermon, no gospel music, if it ain't my own music or no positive R&B music, I don't listen to it. But that definitely has a point to and even back then I didn't even think about it like that. I didn't even really think about that because when I started drinking, first I started smoking weed, and I don't even think the music affected me like I'm gonna be this, I'm gonna be that, or I'm gonna be evil, I'm gonna be grimy, I'm gonna be like it didn't really affect me like that. I think when I started drinking, the drinking made me not care anymore. It made me brave. It made me a loose cannon.
Yeah, of course. It's the devil's juice, of course.
So, and then it
It
goes.
gives you the biggest cojones ever. Because you're going to do whatever you want to do as long as you drunk.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Wait a minute. I love you. I just love you. You don't like my music. I'm an alcoholic music producer too.
Oh really?
My
Yeah.
man, you are further along than me. Yeah, I mean, I'm proud of him. I
Yeah.
have a new brother.
Yes.
I'm so proud of him. Let me tell you something. I'm proud of him.
I appreciate that, man. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, it's work. When that demon comes in your head all day, every day, you got to use the weapon, of the
So
word.
I have another question for you. So, what does your mental have to do with your physical?
Oh, I mean,
Now, see, this is something that we're working on because we have already mastered. Everyone on this panel now should be about to date.
yeah,
We have healed from the narcissistic abuse. We have done the studying up. We know all about it. We have worked on self, which what we are doing now. We learned our boundaries. What else have we done? We have mastered a lot here in the last 3 years since we've been here. Because when we all got here, we were all messed up. So we grew up together. We mastered a lot, and now that's what I'm telling them is that your mental is your fitness. Like you have to get out and work out because let me tell you something. When you begin to date, hey Melinda Upshaw, how are you? When you begin to date, you move yourself. If you let me change it, and don't take it wrong. When you look good, you feel good. So you have to, or when you feel good, you look good. Either way, vice versa. But when you lose the weight, you feel better. You know what I'm saying? So you may feel good when you're not working out, but when you work out, it just does something. I know it does something to me. It just makes me feel good.
Yes. Um, the mental fitness part came in because, like you said, it's the weight on your mind. It's the things
Hmm.
not letting go. You're not letting go of things, and they building up in your mind. It's emotion, it's stress, it's security.
He'll get me in trouble.
So,
He'll get me in trouble. He knew I'm not paying attention. My Charlie looks so damn good.
so see what I'm saying. So basically, mental fitness is one of my mottos is change your mind, change your life.
Hmm.
I mean, literally, once you change your mindset, your life changes. It derail off the negative path into a positive path. And I've seen it
See,
happen.
that's the hard. I think that's the hard thing that we are working on is changing your mind. It is it's so easy for a narcissist or the narcissist to get under your skin, and it affects your mind. So it's kind of hard for us to wean away from that. So what we have to work on is how to get in the fitness involved.
Right.
With me, it was hard, but I had to be disciplined with it. So I get up every morning and I have my morning routine walk. So it's just something that you have to do. You have to put some type of fitness in there. Um,
The fitness part, when it comes to your mind, is you working. You got to work this muscle out too.
mhm,
The muscle that you got to work out, and the way you work that out is by practicing, repetition. It's like doing sets of working out. You listen to the word. You working out. You eating right. You putting good things inside your thoughts. I mean, inside your mind. You reading books. You're building your muscle. You watching psychology. So my thing is, we teach a yoga, workout, and psychology. And the psychology part of it is you understanding how your brain works and how it tricks you, how these thoughts come in your head, and then you imagine it's real, like it's real, and it never even happened. You know what I'm saying? So
mhm,
say you in a relationship and you this used to happen to me a lot. I would just imagine that this girl did this, did that, and I would just run off that, create a whole thing in my head, and it wasn't even true. It was just my trauma that made me feel guilty because you traumatize yourself. All of the dirt that you did, you think everybody's out there doing the same thing. So once you got that recipe with insecurity and self-doubt and not loving yourself and codependency,
mhm.
and you just start in trouble all over the world. Like you just a walking mess, a dark cloud, and you wind up draining other people's light.
Right.
I mean, so now I know, like, okay, I have to learn how my mind, the disease, how did it, first of all, how the alcohol and the drugs plague my mind, and that disease. When they told me it was a disease at first, I was like, you just make your decision. You just don't drink no more. But then when I was like, I can't stop drinking. I need help.
What was you drinking?
I was drinking everything. Nutcrackers, hard liquor, beer, wine, teleport. Teleport.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's like Mad Dog 2020.
Oh my! I wasn't even drinking till my mom. They had me on a teleport. Like I was like, I don't really like that. But when I was drinking that, I was like, wow, it's like the Hennessy of wine. Um, but
Excuse me. Kanita, that is no excuse. She said I'm too skinny. I'm skinny too, but I still get out there and work. I'm just as tiny as you
said she too skinny to do what?
to work out.
Work your mind out. Then work your heart.
That's right. You can lift some weights. You can do jog.
You know what it's going to do for you? It's completion. As you start
Hmm.
completing it. Say, and you know what's the worst one for me is sit ups. I do maybe 8 exercises in one set. So I'm doing this, and that's one. And I'm doing it again. And I'm telling myself, when I feel that burn, I'm telling I want to get to the top. I want to be successful. I want to be happy. You know what I'm saying? And I get there, and when I'm done is I completed that for myself. That's showing you showing yourself that you can start something and finish it. And
Amen.
all about practicing everything you do. With God is practicing with God. You practicing the Bible. That means you studying it. You studying it. You listen for words. I want God more and more and more every day.
This right here. This right here.
Their parents' attention. Um, I can't really. For me, it wasn't that.
I think childhood trauma has a lot to do with the things that we do when we start to get older. Bullying, that could have been definitely from bullying.
I'm trying to
Getting bullied, yeah.
pay attention. For me, I didn't. I was heartless. I ain't gonna lie to you. Maybe I did want my parents' attention, my father's attention, and just trying to understand why. If I go back to that, because I forgive him. I forgive him now. He's gone. He passed on, but I forgive him. But did I want his attention? Maybe I did. Maybe I wanted. Yeah, I probably did. Maybe he's right. I probably did. Because then, as I got older, I was like, damn, what man do I want to be? Do I want to be the construction working dude? Do I want to be the drug dealer dude? I was looking at men like, what kind of man do I want to be? I had to take the long way to find my manhood. It
Mhm.
came from being 12 years old, packing bags, bringing my mom $20 a day doing it. I make 40 and I bring my mom 20. It started there when it started when seeing my mom get into abusive relationships and me getting a knife and standing up to the guy who's hit my mom. It started there. It's just, my father's attention. Did I really want it? Nah.
Yeah,
Once he lied, I did. But once he lied on me and said I killed the dog just to send me back to Georgia, back
but
to
that's what make it toxic. That's
yeah,
what trauma.
yeah, that right there was it for me. But I still went and found him when I got older. It was with a woman in Florida. She was an ACS worker. She tracked him down. We found him. And when I seen him again, this is years later, like, and I talked to him, and I was like, man, I don't want him to meet. I don't want him in my life like that. I don't want him to.
Hmm.
Sometimes your parents is better off out of your life. But in my situation, and then I talked to the other kids that he had, and they were saying, man, I wanted to kill him, man, because he was doing this, he was beating us, so he was hurting us. So I was like, wow, I'm glad I didn't have him in my life like that. But at the same time, God forgives all of us. And when before he died, he was saying that, I gave my life to God and all of that. I don't know. That's up to you and God. I'm not the judge of that.
Hmm. Yeah,
But
you're right. You don't like my music. You're right. We don't get to choose our parents,
yeah,
and realizing, like you said, we're glad he realized that had a lot to do with the childhood trauma. In your life. So being bullied, that's one, and then with the bullying comes the parenting, comes the father abandonment, and abandonment is trauma, definitely. So yeah, so
exactly.
it makes you want to be a better father to your children.
Oh man, I speak life into my kids all the time.
Hmm.
I talk to them. It's like I talk to my daughters, my son. I tell them you love yourself. Make sure you clean. Make sure you stay clean. You do this. You put your lotion on. Do this. Like anything. Like any little minerals any vitamins that I get from the Bible or working out or anything. I give it to them. They young. They still young. 10, 7, 9. So they just like, okay, Dad. All right. But I'm staying on them consistently every day until they get older and older. I'm still gonna be the same person. So they're gonna be like, it's gonna go into them.
Right.
No, it's gonna get there. But and I wish I had that. I told my daughter that yesterday. I said I wish I had my dad telling me that how to love myself, how to
Right.
how not to let nobody tolerate um because when you love yourself, you're not gonna let nobody just treat you how you wouldn't treat yourself. You know what I'm saying? You like, nah, I don't treat myself like that. I ain't letting you do that.
And you do what we do, y'all.
Mm.
Great Rock, we ain't gonna hear from them no more because we just look block them and everything. I don't have time for no bull.
I had
I've
a
come too far.
I had a block shorty. I had to get rid of her.
That's all right. It's okay.
I had to get rid of
It's
her.
okay. It's okay. You had to get rid of her.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Maybe that was a sign you weren't ready for a relationship. You weren't ready for that friendship. You know what I'm saying? You still healing. You still working on some things. So continue to work on you. Focus on you.
I took that as that too. But you get lonely. You
Oh no, no. You be all right. That's just a spirit. That's just a spirit. You be all right.
oh,
You
you're
will
right.
be.
That's
Believe me, you will be all right.
right. You're right. And that lonely spirit is so real because
Mm-hmm.
when I block it out, when I feel that, like, damn, I want a girl somebody chill with. I block.
Nope. Mm-mm. You.
I,
Let me tell you something. You work on that spirit right there. Watch how God start blessing you even more.
Yeah. It's
Mhm.
it's amazing how I feel inside. I mean,
Yeah.
that tingly, warm, spiritual feeling. I mean, no money can give you that. Nobody can give you that. When you when you create something in your mind and God gives you this vision, and then you start feeling God and listening to him, and you be like, wow, am I tripping? Is this really happening? And then you start living in it. It go from a feeling that you feel in your spirit to a vision you have in your mind to you living in it. I mean, and I ain't even go with it's still going with. I mean, I already see. I got another vision that is gonna go further than this. So
Mhm.
I'm just working my way up to it, just going towards it, building myself up, staying fit, making sure I spend every dollar as an investment to my future, so I can be a tool. Really, I want to be a fruit. You know, I want to be spring of righteousness, like
Man. Mhm.
fruit. Anything that I say, I want you to get vitamins out of me. I want to be fruitful. I want to help people that been in my situation, who's just didn't know how to love themselves. What I really want to do is dissect their brain and be like, look, this is your problem. So this happened to you. Okay, this is your problem. Check this out. Just look at it, research it, look at it,
Mhm.
do some work around this one
But
problem.
that's what your podcast needs to be about.
Yeah, just I want you to. That's my biggest thing is the brain psychology,
Right.
align
Mhm.
spirit. When you align your mind with your spirit, your body, and wealth, everything's and wealth don't have to be money. Wealth can be being emotionally stable, um, emotionally stable. It can be um inner peace, happiness. I mean, I'm telling you, like that light that you have. Everybody has this power, but once you when if you too much into the world, you're gonna lose that spiritual power. You're gonna lose it. But once you start tapping into it, God just starts feeling your power.
I feel like this about your friend situation. Thank God for the block.
And me too. I prayed 2 days for God to take anything that was bad for me out of my life. And then 2 days later, she gone.
Didn't I tell y'all put that in your prayer? Remove anything and anyone out of my life that is not of you. I'm telling you, they're gonna start falling off, like be missing in action. Be like, oh, I ain't heard from so and so.
I could
You
not.
have got to.
I had to double back because it happened. I was kind of disappointed that it happened. I'm like, I mean, I was disappointed the way it happened, even though like we talked, and it was, what I mean, I still had some respect, and I was gonna still be her friend, but um, the way it fell off, I was just like, okay, this was meant to happen. And I'm not even looking back at it. We ain't even gonna think
Mhm.
on to the
And
next.
don't forget, if y'all have questions, please ask your questions as we go forward. Um, so all right, so we got through drugs and alcohol. Um, so you was doing the drug and alcohol in New York, right?
I was, yeah, you could say that. I was doing the hard drugs. I was on crack cocaine. That happened. That happened 2.5 years ago when I was 35. I went through a divorce with my ex-wife. It was really, really toxic. I was just trying to get numb. I was with a prostitute. She she had I was looking for something else. I was looking for some just soft or whatever. But she had that. I didn't care. I just wanted to numb myself. I didn't give a damn about nothing. I just didn't want to feel anything. And I got hooked. And I was like, yo, what's going on? Before you know it, I'm losing everything. Cars, house. I didn't even care about life. I just left and went to Florida the first time. And then I was bouncing around, trying to run away from the drug. Like, I'm tripping. I wasn't trying to go to rehab yet. It took me a long time to go to rehab. I ain't go to rehab until last year. So really, I've been just trying to stop myself.
I can't. Well, I just can't.
What is,
You're not supposed to be doing that. You don't like my music.
what
So
is
we're gonna rebuke that in the name of Jesus.
yes, yes, Lord. But at the end of the day, I'm glad I had this experience in life. It
Right.
had to
You
happen.
wouldn't be able to help others. So that, like I said, that's what your podcast needs to be about. It needs to be helping others through their addiction.
Yes, yes, that's well. My goal was it's going to be called the Human Experience Podcast One, and I'm going to be talking about everything. Just I
Hmm.
want to talk about no celebrities. I want to talk about my neighbor.
That's right.
What are you going through? What you need help with, neighbor?
Right.
They weren't about, but it's a lot of work that comes into it. Before I leave my house, I need to make sure my bed is made up. I need to make sure I preach to my kids and that they mind is right. And I want to make sure my side of the street is clean before I go out there and try to help anybody else. So that's why as I'm healing, I'm healing. You feel me? Whatever I get, I pass it. If I learn something, and I'm telling you, I just have random conversations in the street, and people just, it's so crazy how God gives me this empathy for people. I mean, addicts, whoever, it don't matter. And even when I was in the rehab, people had all kind of problems. They'll come to me, and I'll just gotta give me a word. I speak over them, speak life into them. I just seen a girl the other day. She was crying to me when she was in rehab. Now she looks so happy and stuff. She was like, "I miss you, man. You made me feel better." And that's my power. I'm starting to realize this is you guys are gonna watch something blossom in front of your eyes. Jay Perez, the one. Remember I told you this because every day, one, listen, one day you go scroll on YouTube, you go see me pop up or the shorts. Watch, I promise you.
No, it isn't. You don't like my music. It isn't at all. That's why he on here because it's nothing to be ashamed of. So
I know. I love it. And I was just on another live with Coach Bell on TikTok, and the women over there, they were so man, they was giving me praise and just respecting me so much because
yeah, because you come a long way.
oh my God, they like most men won't do that. I'm like, well, my goal is I know why God brought me through this. He wants me, the spirit wants me to convert men that has male ego, that is insecure, that's narcissist, that is mentally lazy or mentally depressed or just because I don't understand all forms of mental health like serious schizophrenia and all that. I don't understand all of that stuff. That's not me. That's medical stuff. Mine's just dealing with the muscle, how to change your thoughts of yourself, how to
Hmm.
um how to believe in yourself and just go for your goals and do not make no excuses for yourself.
Hmm.
At yourself in the mirror. It's hard to look in the eyes,
Right.
when you're not right.
I agree to some extent. I mean, I do believe that we are all addicted to something.
Any addiction, any
Yeah, we are all addicted to something. So yeah, the coffee, tea, all of that. Yeah, because I gotta have my coffee every morning. So that's an addiction. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Anytime you have to have it, it's an addiction. So
yeah. And there's some people that drink it all day. So you're not that bad off, but if you feel like it's something that you want to stop, but you have a problem stopping, it could be gambling,
right,
pornography. It could be any of that stuff that people have addiction with. The real thing is the real source of recovery is spirituality
right.
because we all was put in these bodies. This our spirit are is in our body,
Hmm.
but that life is real. That has to be aligned with your mind. That's that compass that tells you from right and wrong. When we was young, God is watching.
Hmm.
You could be by yourself, nobody looking, and you could do something wrong. You like ain't nobody looking, but you feel bad about it. That's that spirit. That's your conscience.
Because you done worked so hard.
Yeah. So it's like imagine me getting off of here and then going to the store to go get a beer.
Right. Yeah. She says she like her coffee and sweets. So yeah, that's an addiction. So addiction should never be punished. No, they just, you got to get help for it. For all types of addiction. You
Addiction.
know,
Addiction is
drug addiction can be kind of expensive. Very much expensive.
life expensive.
Mhm.
You losing your family. You losing yourself. You losing
Hey
everything.
Gail, how are you?
You know. And let me tell you something. Relapse is part of recovery because the last time I relapsed, it made me hate it. It made me hate like I'm not missing nothing. I had 60 some days clean, and then I relapsed for like 3 days, and I was like, I didn't come out here for this.
You was mad at yourself.
I was mad at myself, but I had to forgive myself.
Yeah.
I was mad at myself for a little minute, for like maybe a couple of hours. Like, damn, just that's hell right there. That's hell. God said, come back. And then you got to forgive yourself. All right, I'm forgive myself. I'm sober for an hour now. I'm sober for 2 hours now. Now I'm sober for a month now. You know what I mean? From that relapse, I was hurt by that. I was like, how did I? Because I thought I was good. You got to keep your eye on the devil too. You can't
Yep. You
good.
better say so.
You need to know where he. You need to know where the devil's lurking, and how,
Hmm.
and so I'm at the beach thinking I'm safe, and then across the street they're having a whole nice little party over there. I'm like, I'll go over there and walk around. Then I have one drink, thinking, it's been a long time. I can have a drink. No,
Right. Let me treat myself. Let me treat myself.
that one drink turned into a 3-day binge, and I had to, force and the devil did. He was, he was holding on to me, and he didn't want me to go to rehab detox because he already knew it was over. He already knew it was over, and I did, and I healed, and I'm 7 days, got out, went to another sober living house, did my thing, got a job working here and there. Now I got something solid. I needed that because I got to, my mental fitness clothing line is, I'm trying to grow it. And I'm going to shoot my Black Barbie video so I can put it on World Star and all these big accounts and stuff so the video can spread. I'm trying to shift the culture. I went through everything I went through so I can shift the culture.
Hmm.
I'm here talking to you. All of this stuff that's happening would have never happened had I never went to rehab. Had I never God, if I didn't hear God say come back. And
But you had to want to do it. It's not like you woke up one day and said, I want to get clean today. It don't work like that. You had to go through some stuff to order to be able to be like, I can't do this no more. Um, you don't like my music say us addicts are really chasing love. I'm not gonna say you chasing love because you have to love yourself. Um, but I think it's some type of trauma that's going on while you're doing it. Um, I do believe that it's soberness for everyone. So like you said, everybody has something they're addicted to. You just have to want to get out of it and get tired of being in that situation.
man,
Like we all were tired of being with our narcissists. So you have to get tired. And let me tell you something, excuse my French, but the tiredest bitch get tired.
yeah, 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 yeah,
And that's true facts right there. The tiredest bitch get tired. You
yeah.
get tired of going through stuff. You get tired of it. And that's when God comes in.
And that's what
So
he
God comes in and he fulfills that need.
yes, and he wants you to come in broken. He
But
really
but I want to tell you something, James.
yeah,
So God is pleased with you because of the fact that the devil sent something your way to see how you was gonna react to it, and you let him down.
yeah, yeah.
Tell that.
Gotcha.
You
Gotcha.
let him down. So the devil's going to keep on sending women your way because he knows that you feel like you're lonely.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
The guy said, the addicts, what he said, addicts do something for love.
Mm-hmm.
He's absolutely right.
Hmm.
Absolutely looking for
He
that
said,
one.
us addicts are really chasing love.
And he's absolutely right. Now, I can't say every addict is looking for love, but I could say majority of them are missing something
Most of them that I know.
warm, that warm feeling of being held. As soon as you feel that getting drunk, you feel that warm, cozy feeling get over you. You be like, "Woo, I feel good."
Yeah, right.
We all and it's that love, that self love. Now look at me. I'm sober. I could be silly. I can show love. I can hug you. We can watch a movie. I'm not in the rush. I don't even want to have sex like that. It's not. It's not. When I talk to women, I'm not thinking about sex. I'm thinking about being fascinated by you. I want to see your spirit, your
But you
mind.
have to be around them. See, that's the okie doke. Oh, let me place one with this big old, yeah, addiction is filling a void. It's something, and that's why the devil said, let me send this little young lady over here so she can talk to him and get him all, but God said, whoop, but whoop, Hello, I'm still in the picture. Let me set her down.
Yeah, and my friend from Georgia, he was saying that God sends. I mean, not God. He said the devil sends a counterfeit before the real one comes.
That's right.
Said this because I was telling her about her when everything was good, and she was like, "You better watch her. You gotta watch her," because the girl I was talking to, she was into tarot card reading, and I didn't want to I didn't want to because I prayed.
Tell her that that was witchcraft.
Yeah, well, yeah, I told her I was like, I feel some kind of way about it. She was like, nah, and I knew, and I try to block it out without like getting too close and all her business. I never asked her to read nothing from me, whatever. She must have knew it wasn't gonna work out because she got up out of here quick. Once I found out what she had hiding, once I found out she threw all her cards and she was like, and I still try to be respectful.
Right,
Still try to be respectful, but she threw all her cards in. She was like, nah,
right,
it ain't gonna happen the way I want it to happen. I'm gone. On to the next one. And I'm
right.
fine with that.
He says addiction gives us something to focus on in a meaningless world. The meaning of life is love.
The meaning
Yeah,
of
but it's self love though. It's not love from other people. It's self love because it doesn't matter if I ever have another husband, but I want one. But
yeah,
I love me. I
yeah.
respect myself. I love myself. Let me see what my grand dog over here doing because he was asleep.
I was gonna
He the
say
biggest nothing, y'all.
the
Oh, he
meaning
went back to sleep.
what I learned from the NDEs are those are near death experiences that life is about servicing others. It's about having a spiritual development. It's about overcoming obstacles. Every one of us that come to this planet, that comes to Earth, we picked our life. We got this obstacle that we said we're gonna overcome and we're gonna do it. We're gonna take this challenge. And I'm gonna be honest with you, there's monsters out there. You got the addiction monster, you got the heartbreak monster, you got death. Those are like the top three.
All of them right together.
Yeah, all of them
And
together.
see, once you get heartbroken from a woman, you're gonna get addicted to something because you need something to cope with. And if
Yeah,
you stay addicted to something, that's when the last one come in.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, you got to get right. I'm telling you, you got to get right. I love you too. I love you a lot. That's why what state are you in? You don't like my music. I know you're faithful with me. I should know that. I'm gonna have to remember. I don't know. Is it somewhere like Canada? I forgot where you are. Yeah, we're gonna work on that because we want you to be healed and set free
Yes.
from everything, whatever you're going through, heartbreak, whatever, something. It is the best thing to do, not just for yeah, Toronto. I knew it was something.
I
So
know.
Ohio, what is that? Ohio.
No, Toronto's.
What is that?
Toronto's in Canada.
It's Canada. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't mean love as sex. I mean love as love. Yeah. But I mean you don't have to have love as love from anyone else, long as you love yourself. We all want to be loved, but we're not going to accept a whole lot of things from people.
Well, you
Um,
will if you don't love yourself.
right, right. So that's why we are all here because we're here together trying to learn how to love ourselves. I'm no different from anybody on here. This my platform is not me teaching you how to do something. We work on this together. So that's why I was like, we need to work on boundaries. What do? We sat there and we need to work on aspirations. We all came the next Tuesday and everybody had affirmations to put up. So one of the affirmations somebody put up was, and I'll never forget it, I love me some me. And that stuck with me right there. So um I'm trying to teach you how to love, but I want you to love you. I want you to love you. So you make sure that you put get Jay's podcast in there. So when he start getting on, you can jump on and listen to what he's saying.
I'm gonna say, listen to my music. If you listen to my music, a lot of people need to be taught through music. And
He said they don't listen to it. He said you don't like my music.
oh, who said that? That's what he said.
That's his name. You don't like my music. So I don't know what kind of music. I know he's an artist. I don't know what type of music he play, but
Well, go to Jay Perez the one and just see what I have to offer. And all I can say is that what's working for me is a system. You got
I love him. He's checking you out. So
yeah,
yeah, he's been there. That's why I'm glad he's here because he's been where you are. So he knows what to do to get you out of that situation. But he can't get you out of that situation. You gotta want to get out of that situation.
nobody can save you but you.
That's
And
right.
I'm telling you when and you like she said, you got to be tired.
Yeah. When you get tired, you're gonna be like, look, I'm putting this down.
Live long enough to be tired because you could get retired.
Right.
You be out of here. So and every day people die from drugs. They doing this
Oh,
other
honey, look, y'all know I'm a mortician, so I see it. And
so
they dropping because fentanyl is real. So
and they,
let me tell you something. They putting fentanyl in the weed. So if you smoke weed, you need to stop doing that too.
yeah, I don't want nothing that's gonna distort my mind from
Nope.
rotation of the planet. Like nah, I
Mm-mm.
love the way I feel and not to judge anybody because I don't want to judge nobody. God is the judge. I just
Right.
tell you what works for me and what's helping me. And if,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm telling anybody, if you put this in order and spiritual and whatever your higher power is, as long as it's positive righteousness, God say and whatever brings you to Him. It don't matter if you call Him Allah or whatever you call Him, whatever brings you to Him. So to the source anyway. Um, but when you set these steps up, spirituality, mental, body, wealth, you do this every day. You doing this every day. I'm talking about you listening to a sermon. You're not waiting for Sunday. You doing it every day. You listening to a sermon. Get your spirit right when you get up in the morning. You get your mind right. You reading books or you just staying committed to it. What you're doing. That's building the muscle in your head by building repetition of doing these steps, working out, setting up and completing, starting and completing. That's gonna let you know, hey, I can do this. I can do this. Paperwork, make the paperwork. All you need to do is paperwork. People be procrastinating. Half of it be, most of it is paperwork. You already got the skill and the talent. Now put your paperwork together and own your business. Take the money that you getting at this job and invest in yourself. There's so many apps and ways to make money. You know what I'm saying? The black community needs to know about entrepreneurship. They want to build workers. We trying to build owners. You know what I mean? There's enough workers out here. We
So
want
so how long have you been out of out and out of recovery, out of just working on you, loving you,
yeah.
um, just getting your life together. I guess when was enough enough? When did you have enough?
When I
What made
relapsed,
you have enough? Put it that way.
okay, so I relapsed about when was the last? I relapsed about a month ago. I had like 68 days, almost 70 days clean. That's when I went to the beach in Fort Lauderdale and I drunk. And when I drunk, I went and got high too. I was tweaking out in the car and I'm like, man, I ain't come out here for this. I called the rehab, same place that I went to. They came and got me. Stayed there for 7 days and I've been clean for like now a month and probably a month and a week or something like that. And I jump right back onto my once I'm sober, my mind is clear. It's like, but like I said, like relapse is part of recovery. And I'm not mad that I was mad at myself at the time, but I forgave myself, and I'm not mad. I felt like it had to happen. When I look back at it, a lot of things I didn't want to do it. I could have made a better choice and a better decision that could have led to a better result, but it happened. It happened, and I'm here now. I got here, and my message is so clear. My mind is so I could. The devil think the devil be trying. He doesn't really have that much power over me. Now with these cigarettes, I'm trying to get rid of those. But
Baby steps. Baby steps.
yeah, I'm trying. I
Baby
got.
steps.
I'm like I got to get rid of this because I'm trying to be on stage. I'm trying to be. I'm trying to do motivational speaking. I just want to be healthy all the way around. I don't look right with a cigarette in my mouth talking about mental fitness. So I'm really trying to get rid of that.
Right.
No.
basically. I agree with that one. I agree with that one. So it's hard. I mean, you know how many times we all relapsed with the narcissist, going back and forth with him or her, and getting back together. So it's hard, but it's something that we have to definitely put our mind to, because like I said, we all get tired. But when we get tired enough, then yeah, that's when we get on our knees and be like, God, please, you
Yeah.
know.
Well, in one of my songs, I said, I live for sobriety dates. It makes the anxiety fade. I said, let me know I got a chance out here. So when people used to come to the meetings and they say they were sober for 30 years,
Woo!
heart and mind and spirit and everything lit up like, oh, this is possible. This, oh my goodness. Because in your head, you can't see yourself not ever having a drink again. You like, how am I not gonna have a drink again?
Right, right.
And then when you have that vision, when you keep that vision in your head, you're gonna relapse. But if you say, well, that's possible. So this is a beautiful life. So now you picture yourself being successful, owning the house, with your kids, being in the moment, being mindful, having mindfulness with your kids. You like, that's the vision. That's the vision I had in my head. So I took my mind off of, I can never drink again. Oh my God, I can't see myself drinking again or doing drugs again. I just focused on being with my kids. This vision of me offices with my suit on. I could see glass windows, and I'm signing deals for millions of dollars, and I'm in this. I just and I was in Florida when I was doing it in my vision. I'm telling you, and I'm getting there. I'm getting there. When I wear my clothes, my brand, people are like, "You got that's your own. You got to." God is so good. The response of people seeing my mind at work is to me, I accept. When people tell me good things about me now, I accept it. Before I didn't want to hear you tell me good things. I didn't know how to accept love. I didn't love how I'm gonna accept love. I didn't
Jeez.
know how to accept it. Now when they tell me, I'll be like, I accept it. Like, yo, you a good brother, man. I accept it because me accepting it is building my character up. It's telling me this is who you are. You're not the drugs. You're not this. You're not that grimy person from back in the days who was doing this and that because the devil was all in you. You're not that person. And sometimes these thoughts come inside your head, flashbacks, boom, and make you feel like you that scum of the earth that you was when you was back then doing all of that stuff. And you
You
can't
better preach.
you can't even look people in the eyes because you feel that you're not worthy enough, that you did so much dirt that you're not worthy enough. So forgiving yourself is number one. Visioning yourself in the future and positive thoughts, number two. But really, number zero is starting with God inside you. Because if you don't have no right and wrong in you, you're gonna be of the world. You're not going to be able to. And I'm not judging anybody who don't believe in God or nothing, but I'm telling you right now, I've seen a whole bunch of atheists, all kind of people go to die and go to heaven and come back and be like, oh, I was an atheist, but God changed my life. I believe in God now, and I changed my whole life. So I have
Right.
many stories like that, and I know they ain't lying because I see so many people and they say the same exact thing. So it's just amazing to be at this point right now. To be honest with you, just to be able to go to sleep knowing I got a job in the morning,
Amen.
me happy. I'm on here with Shelly. You guys are listening. All part of the vision. All part of the vision, and it's so surreal. You know what I mean? It's really happening. That's the crazy part.
All right. So what's next? Okay. So we got the fitness.
Yeah.
Um, you're gonna have your own office at the top of the
One.
fitness center, where where you can look at the cameras and see everybody working out. You're gonna be a billionaire.
Yeah.
Um, so that's our goal,
Yeah.
is to work out and be healthy in
Yeah.
our mind, spirit, and soul, to
Yeah.
be able to cope. um yeah, Jay knows, to
Yeah.
be able to cope with whatever we have on our mind that keeps setting us back.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be narcissism. It could be anything that we all we heal from different things. So this is the healing channel. I tell y'all that all the time. We always want to be able to heal together. It's not always about abuse, but
Yes.
other things are toxic as well. So drugs are toxic. People are toxic.
Yeah.
So it's a whole lot of things that we have to heal from.
Movies is toxic. Shows is toxic.
Yeah, yeah. Like you said, but only thing be on my TV, y'all probably hear is cartoons because Puppy loves cartoons.
Yeah. So you know,
So that's what's on my TV. I started looking at Christmas movies. I love Christmas movies.
love Christmas too.
Yeah, I love Christmas movies. So I have looked at a whole lot of Christmas movies, but I do watch what go into my eyes and my ears because I know that I am vulnerable to be able to relapse or to be able to just say I'm lonely.
Hmm.
I give God all the glory for the 3.5 years that I've been out, all the glory.
Yeah.
He is good. He is the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, and I gotta praise him for just getting me out of the situations 2 times that I
Yeah.
have been into. So we always want to give him all of the glory for the things that we have been through. But any questions for Jay? Because we're not going to hold him. He has to work in the morning. And
Yeah. Thank you.
yeah, I love my Christmas movie. I love my Christmas movie. Any questions for Jay? And Jay, did you have anything you want to say?
I just want to say, um, tomorrow, right now. Matter of fact, not even tomorrow. Right now, you have the power to change your life. Right now. Right now. Right now, you can make a decision to do something else, and be something else. And that vision that you always wanted to have, that dream that you always wanted to have, you can do it right now. Right now, with a decision. And let me tell you, I'm gonna give you a step. I'm gonna give you some steps to start that vision. When you wake up in the morning, put Stephanie Okafor on. I on she TD Jakes. Stephanie Okafor on it. Put her on in the morning. Get up, do yourself a favor. Get up around 4:35 in the morning. Put that on. Watch that while you work out. Then get your mind together. Even look, the reason that you working out and listening to that is already putting your mind, because your mind is gonna stop you. The Anything your mind tries to stop you from doing, if it's positive, do it anyway and
Yep.
see how you feel after. Your mind said, "Oh no, I don't want to do it. I'll do it tomorrow." Get your ass up, do them damn sit-ups, put that word on, and watch how you start to feel
I
better.
need to hear that because I ain't walked this morning because it was 20 degrees outside.
Okay, let's do 5 laps in your house. I told my mom that too. Walk back and forth, mom. Walk back and forth. Um,
Mm-mm.
Say, hey, I want to do this 20 times. I'm gonna do 20 laps in my house, walking back and forth. And you complete that. Completion is a form of self-love, of I can do something, I can start it, I can finish it, I can complete it. Then the other thing is eat right. Get you 2 boiled eggs, some sausage, and some oranges, a little tangerine orange. Get your sugar right, your protein right. Good. It's gonna make you feel light. You don't want to eat food that's gonna make you feel groggy. You need light food. You want to be able to move.
Well, since you're into fitness, I have a question, and then we'll go to
Yeah.
you don't like my music's question. Okay, so I drink a lot of water. So when I drink a lot of water, I don't eat a lot. So what could I do? Yeah, I don't eat a lot. It's like the water, but see, I drink this. So
Yeah.
this is kind of
Um,
like a
um,
hmm,
Sparkling water is coping your stomach, kind of, with the acid and suds and stuff.
hmm.
Yeah. You need vitamins, natural vitamins. I mean, you can
Hmm.
buy vitamins and
But
stuff.
you know why I drank this? Because
Why?
I was addicted to Pepsi.
Oh,
So
okay.
this gives me the soda taste so that I can get off of soda. You know what I'm saying? Off of the pop. So
And
I drink that.
I gotta use the bathroom real quick, but just like I do the same thing with cigarettes. I'm using that as to take the edge off of my addiction too. But I want to stop completely. I want to master my mind,
Mm-hmm.
full of my mind.
Rejuvenate that mind. That's right. But go
Huh?
ahead to the bathroom and then you can answer you don't like my music question.
All
If
right.
y'all have any other questions,
Yeah.
but see, I don't be hungry because I drink this all day, and this has that it makes me burp and all that. So I need to find a water that I can drink, that I will drink. Regular water I'm not going to drink because it doesn't satisfy any type of taste. This is satisfying my Pepsi and Coca-Cola because it gives me that same acidity feeling. But I'm gonna figure out something. I think I'm gonna start maybe just trying to do breakfast instead of with my coffee. I'll do some breakfast instead of just drinking coffee and taking the coffee with me to do my walk. Right. Yeah. Exactly. So I usually take my coffee with me, do my little walk around my trail in the back of my house, and then come back in. So I like I said, I didn't do it this morning because it was so cold outside. So I didn't go out there. But I need to figure out a way that I can do it and be complete with so I don't want to stop because it's cold outside. What am I stepping on? I don't want to stop because it's cold outside. So but I do want y'all to ask him questions and kind of engage and before we get off. Um, until next. Now, I don't know if y'all know, but I have to have surgery again, so I'm going to be out again. Um, Let me see. I'm trying to see what next Tuesday is. Yeah, so next Tuesday will probably be my last Tuesday for about a month because I have to have surgery. So I will keep y'all informed. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, keep praying for me. Keep praying for me. So you don't like my music says, who made you want to make music?
Um, I guess it was destined. Honestly, my step pops was into music.
I can answer that. Let
Yeah.
me answer it for you.
What? God.
From New York, and everybody in New York wants to be an artist.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I seen it. My step pops was into we. When I say we watch video music. If we wasn't playing the game and watching Martin, we was watching video music box all day long. I mean, all day. Wait,
Hmm.
and it was just destined for us to make music. That was our way of expressing ourselves. God made us that way. So I
Hmm.
designed for all of it to be, But my step pops, I give it to him.
Okay, so Step Pops is the one that introduced him to. Do you play an instrument or you just rap and sing?
I just rap. Can I spit something for y'all right now, real quick?
Oh Lord, wait a minute. He said that music made you who you are. Yeah.
It did. It gave me courage. It made me brave. It gave me a voice to express myself, and now it gave me a chance to heal people through my music.
Okay. All right. Well, Jay Perez is going to spit something for y'all. Hey, cousin Jackie, how are you? So, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead on. Spit it for us.
Give you something like,
It better be good, cause this is like the talent show. I will cut you right up off here and take you up off this platform if it's terrible.
no, you go. All right, no, I'm good. I let the story tell itself. I said, do you know the feeling of the urge, the feeling say fuck you, make you want to purge, throw it all away just to make you feel worse. Temptation at your head, testing everything you learned. You want to live sober, but it's getting closer. You want to leave, but the disease is taking over. You want to scream, drop to your knees, pray to Jehovah. Memories of smoking rock feel like a boulder. Is this reality? Is it a dream? Cause every night I wake up, I still feel like I'm a fiend. Abusing the pipe when I'm 40 days clean. Don't know which life is real. Made tricks on a lean. I'm so confused. Is it red? Is it blue? Don't know which one to choose. But honestly, I do. The drugs got me boxed in. Don't know why it's an option. It could be worse. It could be dope in suboxones. The rain and the sunshine. Pain in the fun times. Compromising with myself like we could do this one time. But it's never true. Always end up in the rehab. In the same dream, singing a song of relapse. Because being in recovery, you got to deal with the groups and the fuckery. Some people want to quit, some want to leave. I forgot the rest of that part, but it's your choice. You got to live with the voice in your head. You got to kill it. I said, and if you got support, that's real ish. Cause being an addict is hard to deal with. Your family thinking you dead, they ain't seen you in the wild. The next time they do, hope they see you with a smile. One day at a time. I see you as I said, one step at a time. I see you in the mile. And know you're not alone. I can see you in the crowd. And it's hard, but it's not. And you fall from the top. Just put the pipe down and use God as your rock. Cause I live for sobriety days. It makes the anxiety fade. Let me know I got a chance out here. Shit make me want to dance out here. Love in my heart, I'm holding hands out here. Open your mind and make plans out here.
Okay. Okay. You got to stay on the platform. You got to stay on the platform.
And
So,
trust
what's
that.
the name of it? Sobriety dates.
No, the name of that song when you go on my page, the beat, it's gonna grab you. It's called Battle of the Mind. I wrote that because I've been reading the book Battle of the Mind by Joyce Meyer, and the hook is Battle of the Mind will win the war. And
You're right. You don't like my music.
yeah,
Poetry.
yeah.
Instead of the rap, kind of make it like a poetry with like the little with the music, little beat in the back.
Wait till you
Okay.
wait till you listen to it. You don't like my music. Wait till you go to the page. Go to Battlefield of the Mind, and you'll see where it take you. You see where.
Okay. 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 Because the Black Barbie song I fell in love with. I just got to figure out how to put it on here so
Oh yeah,
y'all can listen to it while I'm, about to come on or whatever. But that song was nice. You just couldn't hear it.
yeah.
So you have to put that on there too.
I'm a Black Barbie is on my page. It's on my page. So
Okay.
when I release it, because I'm gonna release it and it's gonna be all over the world. So I'm doing that. I think tomorrow or Friday. Friday, I'm gonna put it through United Masters. I got to get the cover made and everything, and then they're gonna give me a release date. So I'm gonna post the release date, and then it'll be all over the world. Then you go on TikTok, anywhere, Spotify, Apple Music. You just type in Black Barbie, Jay Perez, the one that's gonna come up. Or you Google it, you'll see.
Okay.
I mean,
All right. So y'all heard it now. It's gonna be on Spotify.
yeah, it's gonna be everywhere.
I
Oh
don't listen to Apple Music. Sorry. Will it
no,
be on Apple Music?
all platforms. I got a song. You could just Google Jay Perez the One 12 Steps. You'll see my song pop up on Google. It'll show you like that song is all over the world right now too. So
You right. You're right about that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm proud. I am proud. I am a proud big sister.
thank
So
you.
when he becomes rich and famous, he'll know he has a big sister here. Yay. I'm proud of you. I'm
Appreciate
proud of you. I know it's hard. I know it's hard.
it. It is.
Them demons going, ooh, but I know, but you got this.
I
You got this.
got
Yeah.
weapons. I understand them now. I understand the devil. That's the thing. You gotta understand this devil. Then you know all his tricks. And he did it to Jesus on the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no different. He gonna do it to you too. But
Mm-hmm.
every time that I refuse, every time that I say no, so I get stronger. I get stronger. My mind builds a new pathway. So, and I'm excited to see how strong I get because I mean this happening daily. I go through different emotions of this addiction recovery. Some days I'm super happy. I'm like, some days I'm at work. I don't want to talk to nobody really. When I'm in that mood, I think about why, and then I try to reverse it. I reverse that. I'm like, if it's giving me a negative vibe, I don't know what it is. I try to figure it out, and I try to still put out positivity. I push past the negativity, feeling that I'm feeling it because I know it's a setup. The devil's trying to set me up. He'll set you up. It don't matter how much church you listen to. It don't matter how much you work out.
He set the church folks up. So you think he'll set you up?
You still got to say no.
That's right.
Yeah, you that because nobody could save you. TD Jakes can't save you.
Right. He
Yeah,
can't save himself.
exactly. 100 sit-ups cannot save your mind from making a decision. Your mind has to make a decision, and
Right.
to build that muscle up to say no, to build up that courage to say no, is to say that I love myself. It's really valuing yourself. Really,
Hmm.
really, and that my life here on this earth is important, and I want to be important. And I don't want no poison in my body because I want to be important. And people don't. People don't realize how important they are.
Mm-hmm.
Pray that people live long enough to find out how important they are, because God
Amen.
gave me real. So I'm
Amen. Amen. Do we have any other questions? All right, so we are going to shut it down for the night. So let me end it with a prayer. Father God, thank you for this platform. God, thank you for Jay Perez for jumping on and sharing his story. God, surround him, push all the demons away, cover him with your blood, cover everyone on this platform under the sound of my voice. Protect them, God. Protect them as they sleep and slumber on this night. Wake them up, rejuvenated, restored, renewed in the right mind. Keep them focused, God. It is so hard. It is so hard this time of year, but we know that you are worthy and you are worthy to be praised. So we give you all the honor, all the glory on this day as we all watch all of us prosper. Because in your word to say that you will be able, in your plans, it is to prosper us. So we thank you now in advance. Heavenly Father, we thank you. In the matchless name of Jesus Christ, who died on the cross so that we may have life. Amen. Amen. Oh, wait a minute. He got a question. I have a question. Why y'all so nice? Because we done been through the fire.
loving my heart, hands out here. That's it.
That's right. It's hard to find people. It's hard to find people who get you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many evil people out here. So when you have people that is in your spirit or in the person that you like to, right? Jesus is the answer. So when you have people that's in that little Jesus is the world thing, and you don't have any devils, any demons into this, then it's going to continue to prosper. I told you I don't want a big platform. I don't want 10,000, 15 million. But if that's what God has for me, then
yeah,
that is what I will accept. But for right now, I'm comfortable
yeah.
with just you all, and I will continue to grow as He wants me to. But I have so many things I have to do. You know what I'm saying? So God is good. He is good. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know. He is a blessing. He has blessed all of us. We have all been through the ringer. Some of us still going through the ringer. So but it's hard. And I pray for a whole lot of y'all every night. Well, every night I pray for y'all, but some of y'all I pray more because I know what you're going through. So I will
Thank you.
continue to pray for each and every one of y'all. I will see you on Tuesday. I don't know who is going to be on Tuesday, but we will be back on Tuesday. And then Tuesday after that, I won't be here because I'll be at the hospital with surgery. So I love you all. Have a blessed night, bro. Get you some rest for the night. All right.
Yes, yes. Thank you, guys.
All
Peace.
right. Peace. Don't forget to follow Jay Perez one.
Yeah, yeah. Jay Perez, the one. On YouTube, everywhere really. Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Look me up, and you'll see inspirational videos, motivational videos. Don't be surprised if I pop up on your screen. All right.
All
So,
right. All right. Y'all have a good one.
guys, take care.